Even though I don't think this even reigns true anymore, but
Whatever
yeah.
it says.
Yeah. these are so stupid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Wow,
Okay.
I really need to get rid of some of these.
I was gonna say I go through and delete mine a lot. Like I feel
Oh
like
my god, I don't ever do that.
Okay,
really,
yeah.
that's probably why.
well, because
some
it's
of
like
them.
it's two things that I'm like, you think it's like really relevant,
And
or
then
you're gonna
it's-
come back to
yeah.
it. I never ain't going back to it.
No.
Even the ones that I sent, I'm like, there's only one of them that I actually like
Use.
regularly
Yeah.
use, and
Yeah.
update. The rest of them, I'm like, I wrote down one time and I was like, yeah, I'll come back to that later.
Yeah. We'll circle back.
Yeah,
We'll circle back
exactly.
here.
We'll circle back.
Oh my god. Hey everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to WWBD. Thrilled you're here. Excited to have ya. It's a gorgeous Sunday. Blake, Biggie, and I are.
It's a lovely spring day
It is.
in March.
It is. And I'm loving the weather and I hope it stays, even though I think we're getting a little bit faked out. I think we're going to get some chilly.
Oh, don't say that.
No, that's what the weather app said.
Ah.
It wasn't just me.
I'm fucked up.
I know. And the rain. But anyways, looking on the
Well,
bright
April
side.
showers bring May flowers, so I guess we can look at it from that way.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
I love it.
But today we're gonna read our notes apps. Or
Yeah, we are.
yeah, read our notes on the notes app. Just a couple of them that we thought were silly and goofy. We thought this would be a fun little bit idea, and
Yeah.
maybe we'll like learn something about each other. Like,
know.
I mean,
Maybe
you said
we
you had one
will.
from 2014. I didn't know you back
do.
then. So.
You did not. You did not. And it's not even juicy. It's literally just, well, I guess I'll get started. It's my parents' Netflix password.
Oh, okay.
From 2014, which I don't think this is the password anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, that is my first or like most.
Well, do you have like your social
Recent
security
note.
card number
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that? And okay, I
Yeah.
had that in a note, and then I told my mom one time, and she's like, "You need to delete that right away." Like,
I
if
probably
someone gets
should.
into your phone, and
Yeah.
and she's like, even if you have it like in a way that doesn't make it look like it's with the dashes and stuff like that, she's like, just don't do that. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, so what did I do? I put them in a Google sheet.
Yeah, smart. So smart.
All my passwords too.
No
I'm
one's
like,
gonna
"That's
catch it. No one's gonna
exactly-"
get it now.
I'm like, yeah, that's a lot smarter.
Yeah.
Security. And then I'm like, well, you can lock a Google sheet. And I was trying to figure out how to do
Yeah,
that.
that's
I haven't
right.
got to that part yet.
Okay.
So they definitely are still out there in the open, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
No,
It's
I have
chill.
a full-fledged. I'm jumping out of order here, but I do have a full-fledged. We can go. What's even in it? It starts
Let's back up a little bit.
hilariously.
I feel like you're a little
Oh,
close.
you're right. Oh my god. Even when I'm like consciously trying to not eat the mic, it's just so tasty. No,
Just check it.
Yeah, no,
It's
good.
easier to make louder than it
That
is
just
to make
makes it
quieter.
You're so right.
So just as a
I should just like use that in my everyday life. Like,
no,
still be loud.
only like to volume. Yeah, always be loud.
Yeah,
Hello.
always.
Chunky, flashy, bright.
Chunky flash. Yes, like my nails. I'm like I'm in my fun nail era. I'm just like, why not? Life's too short.
Yeah, I love them.
Have green fun nails. No, I have a master list, so I guess I'm putting this out in the world if anybody wants to steal my phone.
Yeah.
And it starts with my college campus ID, so I should really
Oh my
update
god!
it.
Wait, I wonder if I still remember mine. Well, we can give it out. Is it like 9077 something?
Yeah. Mine
Oh.
is 907-525-2313.
Oh,
Was.
wait,
I'm sorry,
that's a lot of
was.
digits. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought mine was like 9077 like 4390281 or something like that.
Probably something like that. I mean, I think all of ours started with 907.
Yeah.
Just based on
But I
like
used to
our
have it
year.
memorized.
Yeah. Well, you had to use
Obviously.
it for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my
I have my elementary school one memorized too, and it's the numbers that are in a lot of in a lot of my
your
passwords.
passcode. Okay, so we'll keep that one close lip. But we had my high school did you had like an ID number and it was your email, and mine was 417126
Okay.
at
I can't say mine,
hinsilly6.org.
but
Yeah.
and
Oh,
mine
you
was a little
can't.
bit more numbers.
Okay.
It was 8 numbers. Is that what yours was? Or was it
6. Mine was
Okay,
6. Yeah. And like the 417 was like graduating year, like 17.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah, so there was
Ours
like the
isn't that.
418s. There was like rivalries low key between like the graduating classes, and they would be like, "Oh, like the 417s." And it was
Ew.
like
That's
that
a
just
little
unlocked
chuggy.
something. No, it was so chuggy.
Like we got ours in like elementary school, and we didn't really know them until middle school when we could actually like memorize
it
them.
stayed the same.
Yeah,
across the.
the whole district, like the whole time you were in
Wow.
the district, so it just like followed
That's
you.
brilliant. It makes
Yeah.
a lot of freaking.
But then
sense.
it was like we obviously didn't. They didn't like code us in elementary school because we couldn't remember that.
they didn't code you.
6th grade though, they were like, learn this number.
Figure this out. Yeah. No, yeah. Mine has my current address, which again, I know that.
Well, just in case.
My Wi-Fi password,
If
my
we
social security number.
Girl.
My
Can you lock a note? Oh my God.
My Apple ID, a lot of passwords for a lot of different
And
things.
let me look.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Take a look.
Just
Oh my
kidding.
God, it has.
Wait, no, it's literally a bunch of passwords. Just
no,
like,
it is my Amazon password,
Oh
my
my
Southwest
God.
Airlines ID, my TSA pre-check number,
girl.
I had to make it when I was studying abroad. I had to make like an account with the Spanish consulate.
Okay, so a number for that or something.
Got all that. My smart traveler enrollment program from that. My red card, my college red card ID.
Stop, because I like literally still have the app because I'm
Yeah.
like, just in case I ever go to Madison.
Oh, just
like,
in case I ever
think
go back.
there's like $7 on it or something. So
No,
I'm like, well,
1,000%. I'm like, there's money on that. It's $3, and
I
it won't even
love-
get me a Starbucks.
no,
but
I loved the red card.
yeah, oh, it was a great program.
Yeah, genius idea.
Yeah. So if you ever want to, I guess, rob me. There's
Take
a
her phone,
There's a
y'all.
notes app.
Take her
I should figure
phone.
out a new system for that. But that, I would say that's my most. Actually, I don't even think that's my most visited app because I just know most of these
I was
things
gonna
already.
say, yeah.
But it's nice to know that I have it somewhere.
Yeah, but 100% the most thing viewed or visited on my phone is like the passwords, like the key. They have like
okay.
your iPhone will save
Oh,
passwords
yes,
at websites.
and it does that, yeah.
And then you can opt into like Face ID every time and
Yeah.
it will automatically fill it
Yeah.
in. Oh, I
Love
use that
that.
shit like no one's business.
Yeah, I love that.
And then when I have to update, I have to go back and like
Do all that.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, was that your first one?
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Okay.
That was my first one. Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4, by the way.
Okay.
And
I'll group-
obviously length is varying on all of them.
Okay,
but
gotcha. I'll
yeah.
group some of mine together because some of them are grouped.
Yeah,
But
you have a lot.
I just don't delete. And now this is gonna tonight. I'm gonna doom scroll through all these and definitely. Get
Oh,
rid
I
of
even went
some.
through and I deleted all like different shared notes that I was a part of stuff that like
Oh, okay.
clearly was over. You know,
Yeah.
or like I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. Yeah. Okay, so I was gonna make a TikTok. About like with your face, you know, over a green screen of like a list of things like that Maddie girl does a lot of the time.
Yes.
And it was after our Balos experience where I was like fuming. So I was like, I need to
You
rant.
did not
I did.
write a shit talking notes
No,
app
it was just
it.
about like annoying things about living in DC that like people don't talk about or people do
okay.
talk about or like whatever, like
Yeah.
cons of living in a city basically.
Okay, sure.
And so I was just like fine dining like overly expensive average restaurants for no reason. Like that was basically our experience and like I'm over them.
Yep.
I feel like they're a dime a dozen here too. In
Yeah.
any city, I feel like.
Any city, yeah.
Even sometimes when you travel, it's like you get told to go to a place for the locals and you go and you're like, merp. Having no car. So frustrating.
Really? Okay, I feel differently. I love not having a car.
Oh, I'm like, oh
but
my
I'm
God,
a bad
it's so
driver, so
annoying.
that's probably why.
It's not for like any type of day-to-day commute. It's for like what we're talking about. Like I want to go to Goodwill, or like
Yeah.
I want to go to an actual Target. Like
Yeah.
I want to go run errands. I want to go through like a drive-through, as dumb as it is.
No, but
you
yeah.
know, or like I want to go on like this little vacation because we live in an area that's easy to travel if you have a car.
Totally.
But we don't. So it's like, well,
Yeah.
fuck. I mean, we could train, but it's just like the freedom of the car, you know?
Well, it's like when you need it, you really need it. That's
Yes.
the thing. It's like all of a sudden you're in a pinch and you're like, wow, I could use a car.
Yeah, it's like for those kinds of things, you know?
Totally.
Not like I actually need one.
Yeah.
Or would ever get one anytime soon. It's just expensive.
It's so expensive. Parking. Oh,
Yeah, it's like we're gonna beat a dead horse, but it's expensive, and everyone knows. If you live in a big city and you're listening, I know that you resonate.
Yeah.
The crime also.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like, and that was like 2 weeks ago. It was like when the metro exploded and like the shooter in
That
Navy
was
Yard,
wild.
and there was a shooting in Northwest again. It's just like, oh my God, the people are not okay. The kids riding the metro trying to subway surf, and it's
That
like,
is.
not that
I'm
that's
not
crime,
over that. No,
but,
but that's like unsafe. Unsafety.
yeah.
Unsafety.
Just like people are just so like hazardous. Like everywhere you go, I'm like, oh my God, the
People
people
are
are not
hazardous.
okay. They're literally unwell.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what they have in the water here, but
But
they
it's
need to-
everywhere. It's everywhere. It's not
It
just
is,
here. It's
yeah.
just it's everywhere.
yeah, I
It's in
guess
a
we're not
city.
getting crime alerts for other cities.
That's true.
I put bitches, and I don't know who exactly I meant by that, but yeah, fuck you, bitches, for living up in here. Okay, when I'm living up in here in the same time, get out. Just idiot bitches.
You're right.
They're everywhere. They're running rampant, just like the crime. I swear.
All right.
Oh, and then I said wannabes and posers. So clearly somebody rubbed me the wrong way.
Someone made you real mad. Someone made you real mad, and you
They
felt the need
did.
to put it in a note.
No, I seriously, I was like, yeah. whoever.
Bitches and posers, and what was the other
Well,
one?
bitches is one.
Bitches is
one bullet.
Bitches is its own
Yeah.
thing.
And
Okay.
then wannabes and posers.
Sure. Okay.
Which
Understood.
I'm like, no, like that's so fair. Like I claim to be a wannabe, like I'm a wannabe influencer, but like I don't know. There's like a difference between like owning it and like rocking with it, or like knowing that like making fun of yourself and just like really being so oblivious, and it's just like, girl, like
Yes.
get a grip, like gag, like last week's episode.
Get a grip. Well, I think there's a sort of like there's an air about some people that you can tell right away where you're like, oh, like there's the like sort of like the I'm better than you air.
Yeah,
you know,
or it's
where
like you're really trying, or
yeah,
it's like
and it's like no, we're all just like here having a good time, like
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
like take a second, like let's zoom out for like
yeah. So I
0.5
get
seconds.
that. So someone must have really.
Well, I feel like part of it's
came to you.
honestly from work. Like
Sure,
the influencers that we work with, some of them just like have really big heads, and I'm like, girl,
yeah,
I'm not gonna shit on you and ruin your life, but like I could so easily, and
Yeah.
that's why I don't invite you in anything.
right. You interact with a lot of people in that
Yeah,
in
and
that
just
sort of vein.
Ego stroking and going to yeah, maybe it was something like that I went to, and I just like was irritated.
Yeah.
Who knows? But anyway,
Okay.
that was my ranting, so I don't need to make a TikTok anymore.
Bitches.
I got it out.
Good. Things I hate, bitches.
No, literally, they're so annoying. Like,
Right.
read the sign. Don't be a bitch.
Don't be a bitch.
I don't think they can
Don't.
see that, but
Don't.
yeah.
Just don't.
If you've been to my house, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's rule number one.
You cannot pass through the door. You're being a bitch. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm like looking at I have a lot of addresses sporadically throughout this, like of people, of friends,
Yeah.
of family members. A lot of recipes. So my
Oh.
buffalo chicken dip recipe is a shared note.
Okay, so if you
on
ever have
my
to
app.
give it away.
So I send it to anybody
That's
who wants
smart.
it. Yes, and it got a lot of. I saw a lot of people in that shared note during Super Bowl season.
Okay, yeah.
So that's one of my most popular used. I also have my cookie recipe as a note.
Naturally.
We were just talking about Blake texted me last night. I had fallen asleep on the couch and I woke up to this note and I was like, no, he's honestly so right. He goes, hey, just like wanted to let you know that you should make your cookies soon.
Like just an idea, I don't know.
I was like, no, that's a really good idea. I think I should. And he was like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, they're fire. My fave.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have a lot. And I would say I have a lot of lists. Well, I have a whole chunk of my notes app that is from study abroad. So it's all the different countries I went to. It's broken down by all the different cities / countries I went to and everything I did in those places.
Okay.
So I have one for Austria, one for Portugal. I have a huge one for Madrid, which is where I was studying.
You're just so well traveled.
I'm so well traveled.
I'm like-
Did you hear me
No,
say?
I heard too. But I just can't stop thinking about like the whole travel abroad thing.
No, yeah, no, I was that girl. Like I was, and I.
No, like I
yeah.
totally respect the note because like that's good memories.
Yeah,
but,
well,
like,
I'm glad I still have it because like
Yeah.
one day when I want to
just
go
like
back,
the whole idea of like the girls who are like, yeah, like when I was abroad, like
Yeah,
how
no,
we've made fun
100%.
of them before.
Yeah,
But Bridget's not one of those girls. Don't
well,
worry.
I was at one point one of those
Oh,
girls.
well,
for
thank
sure.
God I didn't know you then.
You
'Cause
didn't know.
I would have been like, somebody put a cork
But
in
I
this
also
bitch.
feel like I had a different POV because of the whole COVID situation too.
Right, exactly. Then
Yeah.
it turned into like your travel abroad was ruined. Like that was the
Yeah,
bit, you know,
well, I don't think ruined was the right
Or
way to put it.
shortened or
Shortened,
whatever.
yeah,
Affected. Impacted.
impacted.
Yeah.
Yeah, just differentiated. But yeah, I have a lot. I think a lot of my notes are just like those different, like different variations of that. Oh, I just found a really good one. Okay, but a lot of mine are recipes, restaurants / travel lists
Mhm.
and addresses and people's birthdays. Which again, all of these
She got
things,
yellow pages in there, y'all.
no, literally, and all these things I could just put in my contacts, like
No.
for those people. But no, it has to be
Yeah.
7 different notes.
Well, because then
apps
if it
in
like
my
updates,
notes.
then you have to go back into their content
Yeah,
update where
yeah.
you could just go like, boop, change it right
No,
away.
I literally just search. I'm like, so and so's birthday.
Yeah.
So and so's this. And I mean, like most of them I know, but
you
then
should put birthdays in your calendar because then it will remind you.
I do.
Oh, okay.
But I just also have them here.
For
Just
safekeeping.
triple checking. Yeah. Just quadruple, triple.
Well, sometimes I do
Yeah.
that because like today it was a lot of people's birthdays today.
A lot of people's
Ironically,
birthdays
yeah,
today,
which is
yeah.
very interesting.
On the day of St. Patrick.
Yeah, which I wonder if there's like a hospital thing with that. Like, are they just like trying to get them
Oh.
born, or
Well,
like
what was 9 months before St. Patrick's Day?
you add 3, so March, April, May, June.
Oh, summer, just some summer
Yeah,
love. Summer loving.
literally.
Summer loving.
Had me a blast.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah, literally more than summer loving that we're doing. Spring loving.
Okay. again.
Well, did you have something that you wanted to share with
No,
the
I
class?
don't have anything to share
me
at
either.
this
So
time.
I'm just.
No, but like nobody needs. Everybody needs.
No, we're being real. Like that's how we're more relatable because I'm sure somebody listening to this also hasn't had some summer lovin', or spring
Well, it's
lovin',
the spring or winter.
and they can relate to us.
100%.
So we ride with them.
We see you. We're with
What
you.
was I talking about? Oh, with birthdays. Sometimes I have sometimes I have a theory that people don't actually put their real birthday on Facebook like they do the day before or after because of like security reasons. So then I like when I see that it's someone's birthday on Facebook, I'm like, wait. Is it actually?
That has never occurred.
And then I'm
to
like,
me.
how else do I check? Like, do I? Then I'm like,
you have them on Snapchat. There's a little birthday
exactly.
cake emoji.
Well, then I
next
usually
to
go to
them.
their like profile. I'm like, okay, other people are wishing them happy birthday.
On what
It's usually
day?
usually a safe bet if they're like doing something on Instagram.
People
If they
not
made
put
it
their
a
real
post.
birthdays?
I mean, maybe it's just my family because they're all weird freaks about the internet, and like I just
okay.
or like people make it like when they're too young on Facebook, and then you just like
the
never
year
change
sometime.
it.
I remember like for
Yeah.
Facebook, the year was never right for people who made them
Oh,
when they were
okay.
really young. But
Maybe
the
I'm just like
day-
making it up.
okay. No, yeah,
No, like I think I'm like gaslighting myself.
I think so. 'Cause I'm like, I'm pretty sure everybody, for the most part.
What's the real
But I
birthday?
also never go on Facebook anymore, ever.
Ugh, I love Facebook. Which
Yeah.
I gotta tell you something about Facebook after this. We can't record it though.
Okay, I'm scared.
Maybe I can tell you guys later. It's a secret project.
Oh. Stay tuned, viewer.
No, that's just like
listener.
that's an annoying cover up.
Okay.
Like, but I just anyway.
You'll just tell me
I
later.
shouldn't have said anything. Just next
Okay.
note.
It's your turn.
Oh. I thought you were gonna like continue on.
No, that was like I grouped a lot together, but I found a really good one. That's gonna be my next one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so my next one is after I saw Bianca Del Rio, I was like, wait, like maybe I should I should try to do like stand up. Like I think I could like
Yes.
be a good comedian. So I was like, okay, let me start writing a list of like jokes that I make
Love.
into like a little I have two. So I haven't gotten that
Making
far.
really good progress.
But exactly, I'm like
Yeah.
two that I didn't have. And the second one, I think I stole. So I'm like,
Oh, good. So you have a lot of material to work with.
well, I think it was like, I mean, I don't really like. Okay, let me just tell you. Okay,
Yeah,
so the first one,
Oh, you're gonna let everybody hear it right now.
yeah, like I got tested out.
Okay. Oh, you're right.
You know, it's like crowdsourcing right now. Everyone, please let me know if you think these are funny or not. Like the first one was a little situational, but I feel like I have to like find the right wording for it.
Okay.
But long story short, my friend was talking about how he's like always on and off social media, and we were like giving a hard time for it. Like, you're always on and off social media. Like, you're so annoying about it. Like, just do it or don't. Like, you always have to make like a formal exit and like post a story of like, I'm leaving social media. Like, you know, text me if you want to get a hold of me or whatever. And I was like, ew, you're like such a baby. I was like, it's like the girls who go on and off Ozempic. Because like they just
Is
like
that
can't.
a thing?
Well, I think it's like for people who like go on Ozempic and then they like go off of it and they gain the weight back, so they have to go back on it, or just like any sort of like weight loss thing.
Oh. See, I didn't know that people did that.
Okay. I don't know if they actually do, but maybe I shouldn't use Ozempic. Maybe like Weight Watchers or something.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, like I was just trying to like make a joke about like, okay, like you're so like you just like can't commit. Like I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that one's not funny. It was funny in the moment. Everyone else in the room laughed who I was with. So I'm like,
No,
fuck.
I think I'm just not that funny.
No, I
So
think I just like
therefore
I didn't do a good job like telling the story. Like maybe that's on
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Okay, I'll self-reflect on that one.
Okay.
So the next one was like I think it was a joke that another comedian made where she was like, how many of you came because you wanted to sleep with me tonight? And then like nobody says anything and she's like, none. Okay, great. And then but I'm pretty sure then I was like, I think I stole it. That's the only, but it's like, how many straight men came here because you were interested in me? None. Okay. Which I thought was funny.
That's funny.
So that was like a good joke.
That was good. That was funny.
But it's fraudulent because I stole it, so it's cool.
well, it's a different variation.
Right, like it wouldn't be my only one.
Right,
like,
you'd have
I
lots
wouldn't
of
die
other
on that
content.
hill.
Yeah,
It would just
yeah,
like be
yeah.
like a warmer up or.
No, I'm reverting back to your first joke, and it is funny.
Okay, thanks.
I think the delivery needs a little.
Yeah,
work.
I gotta get a better like story out of it. But you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
or like make it take a little bit longer, like make it a little bit more,
Right.
or like tie it together a little bit more.
yeah, but
Like,
the
you
whole
might need
idea
to
of just
make,
like getting
oh,
on and off something like
yeah.
that was like the whole joke. You know, girl. Do I got something to tell you real quick?
Oh,
So I was thinking of this other joke.
okay.
This one I thought of this morning. So this morning I woke up at the ass crack of dawn and I was like, okay, I gotta get up. I don't want to lay in bed all day. So I started cleaning. And not my house looks that much more clean because
No,
it's
it looks
just
good.
it's an old house, so like or an old building, so like no matter how
I
much you
think it
clean,
looks clean and nice.
it doesn't really look that much different. Anyway, so I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, like we're gonna do the pod later. Like let me like just kind of like what am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna bring up? And so I was like, oh my god, like I'll make this joke because like sometimes you like got to get on your hands and knees to clean. Like I was on my hands and knees all day, like get the job done, and like I'm always down to get on my hands and knees to like get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like willing to get on my hands and knees and work.
We get that.
You know, that one's funny, right? Like I was literally on my hands and knees scrubbing my fucking kitchen floor. Don't ask me what I was scrubbing, but girl, I was scrubbing.
The look you gave me. You went,
So that one's good, right? That one should stay in the show. Okay, good. I'm gonna add. I'll delete I'll leave the other one, but I'll say parentheses work. Like work on this.
Workshop more.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This keeps happening where I keep doing the silent laugh, like the.
Well, I was thinking
You're
about
just
that
so
all
funny.
day.
You're
No,
just
I
so
was like,
funny.
wait, like I'm
You were
literally
waiting
like,
for
on my
that
hands
one.
and knees. Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Good for you.
Thanks.
Good for you. Putting in the work.
I gotta add it to my note.
You're such a giver.
I know.
Okay. Okay, everybody.
The new Casey Musgraves new Musgrave song, Give Her or Take Her.
Yeah.
We know where I stand on that.
Yeah. Now we do, for sure. Okay, everyone. I have two that go together. I went through this, we had this sort of running notes app. I started doing it when I was a summer camp counselor, and then I made a new one for when I was a sophomore in college, and then started one when I was a junior in college, but didn't keep up with it as much, and then COVID and whatever. But it's running quotes, like funny things people say. So when I was a
you
summer
told us about this.
yes, and I haven't revisited it in a long time, but like we used to read back through it and cry, laugh, and then like tell all the stories. But some of my personal favorites that because a lot of the ones, for context, it's sophomore year of high school, I lived in my sorority house. Or sophomore year of high school, sophomore year of college, I lived in my sorority house with a bunch of my sisters and my besties, and so we were just like constantly all together, shooting the shit, chatting, and like out of pocket shit.
Well, it's like, are they all like situational, like inside jokes?
A lot of them are situational inside jokes. A lot of them are just like funny. Like my one that I love to use a lot is my dear friend Megan. She is like the sweetest angel of all time. And me, Megan, and my friend Isabel we lived in a triple. And we were saying something along the lines of like, oh, this. And Megan goes, oh, yeah, like, no, I wouldn't do that or something like that. And Isabel just like sits up and goes, okay, well, have fun in heaven, Megan. So whenever Megan would say something, we'd be like, have fun in heaven, Megan.
Oh, that's funny.
Or like,
it's giving like, even just that her name is Megan, it's obviously giving like Drake and Josh energy. That's funny.
Yeah, it was just like funny stuff like that where we would write it down and revisit. But yeah, some of the funny camper quotes. Let's see here. I asked a camper, I was like, oh, did you have fun at the did you have fun at the relays today? And the camper goes, yeah, I was having fun until I threw up in my mouth a little. Like, kids would just say and I was a
they
counselor.
would never lie. Like that's exactly what happened. Like it was fun until it wasn't.
No, like just like
how old were they? Like elementary schoolers?
I was with 3rd and 4th grade girls.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they were just a funny bunch. So these are actually fun to revisit. I should look at them more often.
Yeah, whenever you need a giggle.
Yeah, these are good ones though. And I should start doing that more. And sometimes I like kick myself. I'm like, oh, like what's that funny thing that we said like that one time, you know, like. And I mean, I guess now, like, we record ourselves saying funny things, so that helps a little bit.
No, but, like, did think about that, because I feel like you've said that, and I think I started one, but I literally wrote it, like, two things down.
Yeah.
And so then when I looked at it, I was like, well, man, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, like,
we got to bring that back, though.
No, we do, and it's really, like, we would, like, keel over laughing, like, oh my God, my friend Hannah lost her pocket knife like in her bed. And it was like,
girl,
it was so funny.
Not a good place to lose it. God damn, I hope it was closed.
It's just like the craziest shit.
Wait, also
happened.
like it's like a bunk bed. Like where could it have gone? Like it's just like bed.
She found it.
Oh, okay.
She was worried that she'd lost it in there. That she's like, maybe she did, and then she was like, "Oh my god, I don't want someone to like sit on my bed."
Right, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or like if she's on the top bunk, like have it fall and like
Yeah.
hurt someone. Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah. No, it was a good time. Good time. Yeah. So, but
Oh,
yeah.
to be at camp.
Some of the best times. Like some of the funniest things that happened were when I was a camp counselor. Like it was just kids are crazy.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one is my update from Glee that I don't think we ever really got to.
Oh, okay. Let the people know.
Not like in a bad way, but anyway, it was because I've stopped watching Glee. For anyone, I'm so sorry. I was such a Gleek. I still am a Gleek, but like it just got so bad, and I don't want to watch it. I eventually will finish it, but like I had to like see this
You'll have to circle
Housewives
back.
thing out for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so my notes were just like, I hate the new cast. They're all stupid. Every storyline was dumb. I was confused why Unique like wasn't made the new main character because she was such a she was the rival, you know, and they finally got her to come, and then it was like, okay, you're here, go to the back. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like that literally made
Why
no
did they
sense.
do
Like you were
that?
so scared of her before because she had the best voice, and now you brought her here and you're just like doing nothing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how are Kurt and Blaine getting married? They're literally 18. That is so stupid.
Yeah.
Like he's still in high school. Like it just doesn't make. And everyone's like, love, yeah. And I'm like, this would not happen. Like, oh my god, it was driving me nuts. And then I think I said the last time how it's like all the people like disappear, then they come randomly for one episode, and it's just like, oh my god, it's like so I can't. It just got bad.
Yeah.
Like the new, they were all just so stupid. And just that, I have Naya Rivera is literally so pretty. And I was like, because she is.
So pretty.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's my Glee update. I'm like, I don't remember what the last episode that I watched was.
I was just waiting for Blake to eventually get to the point where he didn't like it anymore because, I mean,
I
for
know.
most of us that watched Glee / watch Glee,
So sad.
it gets to the point where you're kind of like, oh, I've lost
It's
it.
honestly like unbearable.
It's like
Yeah.
I can't. You've lost me here. And he got there, and he let me know.
Yep, I had to go.
Yep.
I think Demi Lovato was in the last episode that I watched when she starts dating Naya in New York. But I'm like,
oh my god, that's right.
even that couldn't save it. I'm like, so
Yeah.
sorry, Demi.
Yeah.
Illy, but like, no.
No. Good one. Yeah, I have a lot of when I scroll up to more recent times, I have a lot of podcast episode
Ideas.
yeah. / me writing out like what we're doing per.
I had that too, and I was like, well, we obviously can't tell him like our
No, we
bag of
can't.
tricks.
We have a master note of
Yeah.
our ideas that we
But, like,
reviewed yesterday.
Also, everyone send in what you want us to do. Like, we're gonna
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. No, please do.
Like, this is the podcast for the people.
Yes.
Okay.
No, we're just what we're breaking bridges.
This is what democracy looks like.
100%. 100%.
But you can't vote in new hosts. Sorry, that's not an
No,
option.
yeah, no, we are here to stay. I also have, what was I gonna say? I have a notes app of, like different work things, like when people do interviews or like taking notes that like I didn't bring my laptop for. And I also have a master note of how to get to my office from my apartment.
Oh.
That I sent to Emily Volmar.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's literally like, walk out of front door, make a right, walk down 2 streets, make like it's.
No, it's gonna be
pretty-
detailed. If it's coming from you, no, it's gonna be
Kind
detailed.
of long.
Like you wouldn't just give her the address and say Google Maps and
No,
get
I
here.
told her exactly
Yeah.
how to get there from walking out the front door of my unit
Oh
all
my
the way
God.
into the front door
Of the building.
office. Yeah.
Wow, you're
Yep.
so nice.
I know, and I was like, oh, I forgot I had that. It's kind of useful though. I guess for
In case
anybody
you forget,
else.
yeah,
In
you
case I forget.
suddenly are brain farting and you're like,
Yep.
oh my god, how do I get there?
Yep. I just found a list of my favorite white wines. How nice.
Oh, let's hear them.
Okay, my favorite white wine. Well, my tried and true, because I went through a buttery shard phase.
You
as we
did?
know,
Yeah,
which
how-
I'm
what's
still in
okay.
it. I'm not out of the butter. Like if someone
It's
puts a
never going
glass-
out of
I
style.
don't know. Like you put a glass of buttery shard in front of me, like I'm gonna
gotta
drink
fucking
it,
drink it.
okay? Like, and I'm gonna drink it quickly, and I'm gonna feel good about it.
If you put a glass of any kind of white wine around us and Mary, we are really gonna drink it. That's
Look out this weekend, everybody. My family's coming in town, and we're gonna probably drink a lot of white wine.
so much.
So much. We got so drunk.
No, it was literally like, oh my god, I think I've ever been that drunk off wine before. Like,
For context, everyone, I think we told this about in
No,
our
we didn't. It was
recap.
like after a 10-hour travel day. Like it was just like
We had driven across the country and we got to my parents' house and we barreled
flowing, literally flowing, all the same. What kind of wine does she have? Like, what was like the one? It was the same brand. I feel
it was,
like.
I don't know, but it was divine.
Yeah, it was like
really good too.
It's like,
it
dang
was
girl, how many
nice.
bottles of this do you got?
So much.
So many.
So many.
In the
There's more.
basement.
In the
I was
basement.
gonna say
More.
there was more.
Yeah. No, they go to like wine tastings and they like buy cases of wine. But like,
Hey, but they're
then-
buying in bulk, so like
I
they're
was about to say,
saving money.
And then, God forbid, your kid drives halfway across the country with friends.
The least you could do is give them a glass of wine. So it's an investment.
But then they have all this wine to give to us.
Yeah.
So it's really, I'm okay with it.
No, I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah.
Totally fine with it.
Yes, but no, it was really good. But my tried and true, my favorite is the Josh Sauv
Really?
Blanc. That's my favorite go-to. Or the rosé
Interesting.
is my go-to. I love the.
Well, isn't that like I mean, like that's like the $2 Chuck Tuggly kind of.
No,
like,
no, it's nicer than that.
Oh, okay.
It's not too.
Oh, that's Charles Shaw.
Josh Shaw. Yeah, babes.
I was like, isn't Josh wine like really cheap?
No, Josh is like 10,
Yeah, okay. It's like
10,
mid.
11.
Yeah, it's like mid tier. Very
Yeah.
approachable wine.
Approachable wine. Very good. Very delicious. I'm
Mhm.
like fumbling my
Me
words
too. I feel like
today.
I can't speak. Have you had the cupcake wine? Sorry, total side note.
Yeah. But I can't. Okay, so I got really drunk.
I
on
had the red velvet one and it was like not very good. Or like they're red, but it's like red velvet. You know,
yeah, no,
whatever.
I got real drunk off of cupcake wine at Lollapalooza one year,
Oh,
and
scary.
so I'm good. And it was warm.
Oh,
so
ooh.
I'm just practicing self-love
Yeah.
by not approaching that because that's what they used to sell that at the. Anyways,
Yeah. Do you have any other alcohol that you like got really drunk off so you like can't have anymore? Like a high school or college thing that you know like scarred you?
Yes, strawberritas
Oh,
and
girl.
limeritas,
Well,
which
wha-
is just sugar.
Oh
in
my
a can.
god,
Yeah,
it's so
no,
scary.
we used to get
No, I would.
tall
Oh
boys
my god.
of them and drink them. And
No, what else did you do with it?
I just would drink them a lot. And that was like we would, I don't know why. I think that was just sort of like someone suggested it the first time we like started really drinking. And then that became sort of like,
The
okay,
staple.
like so-and-so go pick us up some Maritas.
Yeah.
If I heard one of those cans crack from across town,
And you would know it was that one.
I would get a shiver down my spine. I would get a shiver down my spine because I can't even, and it's so sugary, and I'm just like,
I don't even think I would ever
ugh.
even drink one like that. Automatic. It just scares me.
No, it's
right away.
that, and it's cupcake wine. I got real drunk off, and it also, which again, Lollapalooza, like just the heat of summer in Chicago, and it's apricot.
I say people are putting shit in plastic.
no,
Like it's just it's gonna get hot.
People is me.
Yeah.
Was me. Apricot vodka. I don't know. I
I was gonna say I am actually I don't even
apricot-
want to know.
apricot vodka, apricot sky vodka.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then also,
what do you even mix that with? Sprite?
no, I was drinking it straight. But that's
Okay.
it's so
Fucking rock on,
no,
sis.
and again,
You're hardcore.
you guys, I was so hardcore, and now I have like a couple glasses of buttery Chard, and I'm
Yeah, take me out.
I'm out.
Oh my god, that's so
yeah,
funny.
no, I was taking like. Ugh.
That's
I had like a
scary.
baby barf. Like I'm like that girl after
Yeah.
the relays.
No, literally, like it's
so scary.
closing in on you or whatever.
Yeah. What about you?
Okay, I don't actually have one because I like didn't really drink a ton. Like I did drink, but I was
Oh, okay. So much better than the rest of us.
well, and like the times that I did, I don't know. And I also like there's literally like there's like two. I don't know. Long story short, I've never thrown up from drinking.
Okay.
I've gotten very drunk and like whatever, done the whole like passing out, sleeping thing, but I've never thrown up, and so I feel like, and I've never really had a hangover until like more recently.
My God.
I know.
What's it like to be so much better than
No,
everybody
I know.
else?
Not like I'm like better than everyone. I don't know. I just like feel like I have like a harder stomach, or I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, like
No,
I just
stomach of gold.
like I don't like that. So like, I'm not gonna have it again. But there's not one where I'm like appalled from.
Yeah.
One thing that I do think of is like just like obviously like all types of cheap alcohol. Like
Yeah.
at cheer parties, you would have Burnett's all the time, which is
Yeah.
literally
Ooh.
fucking nail polish remover.
In a plastic tub. Like
We
in a
would get it
plastic-
in the glass ones though. So
Oh.
it's like because we had to get the biggest version of it. I know. That's why they're all
Oh.
fucking expensive, all the fucking cheer parties. And I was like, why the fuck am I giving you $40? Because if all of us are
40
giving you $40, this math
Oh,
ain't
that was a
nothing.
scam. You
No,
got scammed.
we literally did a couple of times, I think, and then we had to
100%.
like obviously cause a riot because then I was pushing everyone's buttons, and I got all the underclassmen to believe that we were being scammed,
Right. Listen,
which I think we were.
$40 is a lot to throw
To
in.
go for one little party, exactly.
no,
I'm like, I'd
that's a
rather
lot.
just go out because then you have to make me have Burnett's. I don't fucking want that shit.
Yeah.
Or like you buy a bunch of beer and like 80% of us don't drink it.
Right.
So it's like, anyway. So that's like all that I think of is just like really bad, like vodka and really bad.
Yeah.
Like if it's vodka now, like if it's not Tito's or Rail, honestly.
I
I hate to say it, which honestly Burnett's probably is, but Burnett's is like less than Rail. Like
I
the
think
Rail
so.
at like Salazar and other bars around here, like it's really not that bad.
No, and if
Mixed.
it's mixed in,
Yeah, because you would never take a vodka shot.
Anyways.
That was a look for Henry.
Anyways, yes, once upon a time, my little brother did have me because he's in college and, can hang
He's
in a way
experimenting
that,
with alcohol now.
Yeah,
like
and
we
he
did
can-
it, and he
can
didn't
hang in
know.
well, he can hang in a way that I can't hang. Like, I'm not drinking just straight shots of vodka anymore.
No, I would never.
I did that clearly. I just relayed. I used to do that. Now I don't.
But it was flavored. It was
It was apricot. Just so flavorful, those apricots.
It's apricot.
Yeah, where the fuck did I don't know. I couldn't tell
Such
you.
an acquired palate.
No, it's like I thought, and I was like, you guys, I got apricot vodka. Like, I thought it was like the
Fucking
plug.
go.
I was like the plug. I was like coming in so clutch. Like, okay, what the heck?
Best flavor, you guys. Are
No,
love it.
yeah, seriously. I was like, you guys, look at me. Like, we're at the Ritz Carlton. We're fucking highballing this weekend at Lollapalooza. Anyways, but yeah, once upon a time, my younger brother did. I told him, I was like, go to the bar, order us a drink, like whatever you get, just get 2 of them. But I said no tequila, please, and whatever, because I just wasn't drinking tequila. I'll drink tequila in margs, but I don't typically drink. That's not my go-to
Yeah.
when I'm out.
Tequila shots are hard.
Yeah. He comes back with a mezcal drink, smoky tequila, because he didn't know what it was, and a shot of straight vodka. Straight well vodka. And he goes, here you go. The look on my face. And then I got bullied into doing, like, he was like, it's not that big of a deal. Like,
Yeah.
just take it. And he's like, but that's what we all do. And I was like, I'm not a child anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I am a grown woman now. I am better
I'm a
than
real
this.
boy.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my God. And then he found out he didn't like mezcal either. So anyways, but we all live and we all learn.
Exactly.
And we all grow out of taking straight tequila shots or straight vodka shots in theory. Sometimes we still do it every once in a while, but yeah. I don't know how we got here. I
If
don't know
it's
how we got
chilled,
here.
maybe, but
If it's chilled, maybe. But I'm just like,
I think
just
you were
give
reading
me
one of your notes with something. 'Cause-
Oh, my
your wines.
quotes.
What are your favorite wines?
Oh, my favorite wines. Oh, yeah. So
Josh wine.
Yep, Ferrari Carano, Fumi Blanc. Love that. Me and my mother drink that a lot when I'm home.
Was that the one? I feel like that was the one.
No, that's not the one we were
Oh.
drinking because that's like a Fumi
She could have
Blanc.
said
That's not a
anything, and I would have said, no,
Chardonnay.
like,
Yeah.
that's the one.
But we had, I'm sure we had some of that at the lake too, because there's just piles of that at the lake
Everywhere.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah. The Churn Chardonnay, anything with a buttery sounding name Chardonnay. So I have Churn, I have Creamery, and I have Butter Chardonnay. It's self-explanatory.
They're really taking it seriously.
Yeah, and then the La Crema Sauv Blanc or Chardonnay, but that's like a little bit more expensive, but it's real good.
Okay.
And I like the Whitehaven Sauv Blanc too. Yeah.
Not a Pinot Grigio girl. Okay.
And I like red wine, but I have 2 glasses max, or else I get the
Yeah, you can't have too
I
much
get the
of red wine. Yeah.
tummy aches.
Wait, is Pinot Grigio like more of the
Sweet, it's real sweet.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more of the like stinky, like
No,
harder tasting of like white wine.
what kind of white wine are you drinking?
Girl, I mean, all
white
wine stinks to me, but like I don't think wine necessarily like smells good. Red wine maybe if it smells really like berry and like
God.
fruity.
Okay, well, you should
I
have taken
know.
a better sniff of your Chardonnay
I
that you
should
were
have.
drinking.
I
It's
should
so
have.
good.
Okay, well, I'll just have to like have a glass of wine or something, and I'll fix that. But
Okay.
yeah, no, on the Real Housewives, there's a girl. I think I told you about this.
Yeah.
She always got to have her Pinot Grigio, and now she has a Pinot Grigio brand.
Smart.
So everywhere she goes, she's like, I'm bringing a case here. What address can I, like, what's the address? Like, who do I have to drop it off to? Like, there's going to be a case here tomorrow for the party.
Do your thing.
Just for me.
Good for her.
I know. I'm like, okay.
I aspire to be that way one day.
Maybe you should do that.
Start bringing it to every restaurant and place
like,
that I go.
We should, like, when we, like, become rich and famous, like, we'll do, like, a wine collab.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
On the list, for sure.
Yeah. Our list of business endeavors.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, was that your next one?
Yeah, that was my next one.
Okay.
Yep.
I got it's so long. Okay, I've got one more, but I can make it 2 parts. So
okay, that sounds
the first part is all of my Megan Thee Stallion lyrics.
I've been waiting for this one.
Like I would be a fool not to mention it.
If you guys don't know, tell them about your Insta.
So for those who don't know, I basically decided that every Instagram post that I make that's a photo, not a reel, is going to be a Megan Thee Stallion quote. And so I've been doing that for like over a year now. And so then whenever I'm listening to the Hottie Coach, I just am like, oh, that's a good one. And then I go to my note and I write it down. And then when I use one, I delete it off the note. Then I remember because then I know.
Don't double up.
Exactly, because I know that like these are the ones I still have to use.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I just use them in like everyday vernacular or like when I'm talking to someone or like this one was so fucking funny for me. This guy was talking to me and he was like, oh, like I feel like I've seen you on like Instagram or like YouTube or something. And he was like tried to like make a like derogatory, not derogatory, but like a almost like a dig about it. And I was like, I don't black hoes keep lurking. And then I just never responded.
You sent that to him?
Obviously.
You wait, this happened. I thought this happened IRL.
Oh no.
This happened via
like
messaging.
the phone. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I had my
wait, I do remember this now. Yeah.
One of my dating bios was like, they're still tuned in if they're fans or not. And so many people would respond to that one too. And I was like, you guys are obsessed with me. So anyway, I love using a Megan Thee Stallion quote. It just like rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
So the first one is I don't block hoes, keep lurking. So I gotta use that in a post.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
And then same, still tuned in if their fans or not.
Yeah.
Using my name for likes and views. We love that one.
Yeah.
From the latest song Hiss. Go stream. I wanted to do this one and it's told you I'm Regina, but these bitches ain't gonna Katie me.
Oh.
I thought that was really good.
That is good.
I know. And so then I was like, okay, I'll like get a Mean Girl shirt and like wear the shirt and like I'll take a photo in the Mean Girl shirt and like,
yeah.
It's gonna be a whole moment.
Yeah.
But it didn't really work out that way, so I'll just have to like figure out another way that I can use it.
Maybe if you're wearing like pink or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like that's like the next bet. And then I was hoping that like the Mean Girls movie would have been like a little bit better. So then like I could have like I didn't see it, but
you didn't see it?
No,
I didn't see it either.
I just feel like it didn't get the hype that like Barbie did. Like it kind of just like after it came out, there was no really no speaking about it after that. You know, I just
was gonna wait till it goes on streaming and then I was gonna watch it.
Yeah. So anyway. I gotta get one of me like walking and it's like walk like this, talk like this, look like this, you could never.
Ooh, that's
I thought that one was good. I know.
That's a really good one.
Ooh, and then I have it all thought out in my head. I'm like, this is the setting of I gotta have a photo shoot with a lawnmower for one of them.
Okay.
Snakes in the grass, but I got the mower.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna run over the snakes with the mower.
Okay.
You know, like we're gonna kill them.
No,
we're gonna get rid of them.
100% get it. I'm just trying to figure out how we get you a photo with a lawnmower.
I know. Well, I got a cousin.
Okay.
So when I go like back home, I'm like, oh my God,
yeah.
Dad, like let me do the lawn.
Yeah. I was like about to say you could also do it if you were doing like a picnic on the ground.
There you go.
Like
yeah.
that's like I think if you wanted to take that photo here.
No, but like the mower has to be there.
The mower does.
Like I see like it's like
there.
wide angle lens, and I'm like pushing the mower in the photos, like the person's like laying in the ground almost, and like you see the lawnmower, then like I'm like in the background, but it's like wide angle lens, like 0.5 view, you know, so it's like
a man with a vision.
Yeah,
a man with a vision.
Yeah, it's all up here.
Love it.
And then when I like have my next business venture or something, it's gonna be they're still trying to find a thing that I can't do. That's a good one.
Good one.
Didn't say excuse me because I did that shit on purpose. That's a good one too. Ooh, this one, I'm like at the beach and it's like specifically like a good like leg shot because it's thick thighed nightmare. It's all up here.
Can I tell you guys? This is Blake.
No, like I'm psychotic.
But I'm like when I say like off the cuff, the stuff that you can just come up with? It's unbelievable.
Like, that's why I think I need to do stand-up comedy. But I'm like, what if I
Yeah.
like get myself in a? I'm like, oh, I don't have anything to
But
say
you
right
can't
now.
think. You can't think too much about it.
No, I
It's 'cause
can't.
if
It's
you
just-
think too much about it, then
Yeah.
it doesn't come in the natural way. Yeah.
Okay. You can keep hating on popping regardless, whatever.
Yeah, I love
and then
that one.
okay, this one is I have to be at a barbecue because it's saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. So ideally, I have like some barbecue sauce
Megan
in my
is
hand,
good, isn't
You know,
she?
or like I'm like got corn on the cob with me, like
Yeah.
maybe like a little babe on or something.
4th of
Exactly.
July, 4th of July.
Okay, we gotta have barbecue one night then, so I can.
Oh, we will.
So I can do that. Another business adventure one. I'm giving out work. Come apply. And then everybody pull out their phones when I pop out.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to act like they don't know me, but they knew my name.
Mm-hmm.
I love saying that one.
Yeah.
And then can't deny I'm a star. You can tell by my walk.
Yep.
Another bitch shining ain't gonna dim my light.
Yep.
Never been a fan of competitive shit because I'm a winner up against whoever it is. That one's good. I'm gonna tell him to buy it, but I can get it myself. So that's when I have a man, and then like we're in the photo together, and then like that's the caption. And then she also has another one where it's like,
Yeah.
damn, he probably want to wear my hoodie, but I already used that one. But I was saving that for a man's, but I was getting real irritated, so I was like, you know what, I'm wearing a hoodie today. So, but that's another one. I may have to reuse that one, and I'll change the other one.
Yeah. Just edit.
Yeah. God took his time when he made it. That was in my dating bio for a long time too. And then I was like, I'm not actually religious.
I know. I was about to say, I'm like, people might think, well, you are an ordained minister, though.
I know. So like
you know,
he did, but like
yeah. No, people would maybe think
a different God, but
yeah.
they don't like me.
Sorry, I just jolted my head. I forget.
Oh, just the
Yeah.
sound, yeah. They don't like me because I'm cocky. Well, I can't help that my sexy sell.
Ooh.
That's a good one too.
No, Megan is so good.
No, like she's literally so good. Like if you break it down,
Yeah. No, it's like when you say it like
Genius.
in a song, you're like, oh yeah, it's catchy, it's good. But like when you break it down and you say it like in just like a normal sort of, you're just like, wow.
but if you sit and pull up the lyrics like I do for every new song
Right.
and read it 17 times over while listening to it so you can teach yourself, you
Mhm.
really get a grasp for the lyrical
What is
genius
going
that
on there?
she
Yeah.
is.
No, definitely.
Like, you just like you got to take a minute because like
Yeah.
a lot of the times it is a little bit of rubbish, you know, like you're not really like hearing what she's saying, you know.
Well, you're also like listening to the beat. Like there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot
where
going
it's
on.
like, yeah.
If I make it the rules, then I don't think it's cheating.
Oh yeah.
Or like that one. I only sweat when I go exercise. So then this is another photo shoot. Like I'm clearly exercising, like I'm in a gym or something. It's like crazy. If you're coming for me, then you gotta come hard. But that one was good too. I'm the type of bitch jealous hoes can't hang with. I thought that one was good too.
Wow. Like you're saying, no prisoners with these
literally.
captions.
And then this other one again is like me on the beach or something because it's body banging. Didn't have to let the doctor cut me.
Wow.
That one's good too. And then this one is like I'm taking a photo in the mirror, and then it's in the mirror, and it's clear why they hate me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all for
Oh
now.
my God, thank you. Poetry. Everybody, we were just at a poetry reading.
No, and then if like you're feeling down, you're like irritated or pissed off, like you just go read one
Read
of them,
them.
and then you're like, yeah, no, fuck bitches, get money. I'm like, I'm cool as shit.
What was your first note? Things that piss me off.
Yeah,
bitches.
literally. And then I go to this note, and then it's all fine.
Yeah.
It really
Love.
just like gets the emotions out. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like journaling, but better.
You know what? In a way, it's like journaling. It's one could say.
Yeah.
Okay, love. Thank you for that. I'm just looking at some of my other ones. I mean, I'm like, none of mine are super like fun or like funny in that way.
That's disappointing.
I know. I'm like, a lot of mine are just like logistics.
Oh, well.
I
Not you
know.
having notes be like actual
Oh.
useful.
I know.
Like that, my notes app would never actually be useful.
Yeah, I do have the baby names that I like, but that's not like a
no.
new-
Let's go over them.
Okay, that's not a new like everybody kind of has, or like I feel like a lot. That's like not a that's a universal experience by a lot of people have baby names that they like.
Sure.
Like
Oh yeah,
the
I just like
girly
I don't have them in my
swirlies.
notes.
Oh, but you have them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like
have,
okay, you share, then I'll share.
Yeah. Okay. So I love Charlotte,
Cute.
Charlie, Eleanor, and either Ellie or Nora. I love the name Margot.
Love.
I love the name Maeve.
Oh, you have good names.
Thank you. I love Sawyer, which is kind of cute. Maggie. And then Tyler for a girl.
Oh, I love boy
which
names
is
on
kinda
girls.
fun. And for boys, I love the name Charlie as well for a boy. So we'd have to figure out what we would want to do there.
Who came first?
I love the name Phineas, Finnegan, or Finley. Like Finn. But like I probably
It's
would
very
go with
Irish,
like
no?
yeah, a lot of mine are Irish. So I just need to meet an Irishman.
Too
That
farty.
will too farty for the party. How appropriate too. It's literally St. Patrick's
I
Day. Like, I just need to
know.
like walk around and look lost. Like hopefully an Irishman will come approach me. I love the name like Theo or Teddy. Like Theodore, but either go
Right,
by
right,
Theo
right,
or
right, right.
Teddy. And then I also love the name Connell.
Oh,
Yeah.
very Irish.
I know, very Irish. And then this is kind of weird. And again, I would have to figure out the logistics here because I love my last name like a lot. I love my last name, Sullivan.
No,
I
you're
think
keeping
it's
it
great.
like that's modern day feminism. Like keep your
well,
last
that's
name.
the thing. I don't want to change my last name, but in some world where I do or I hyphenate or whatever, which I can't, I guess I wouldn't really do it if I'd hyphenate it. I would love to name my kid Sullivan.
Oh,
Like first name Sullivan.
Okay, I like that.
Which is cool. And then they could be like Sully or whatever. But like the reality is it'll probably have to be more like, first of all, that would be incredibly confusing because I have
You could
two
name
brothers.
your dog Sullivan.
Yes. So I think I would like have to name my dog Sullivan or like
Yeah, or
have
whatever
a pet
you have,
Sullivan,
yeah.
which would probably be a dog. But I'm like, I also have two brothers who will like for certain be keeping their last names. So to have like a lot of Sullivans, but then a child with the first names, it might get a little bit confusing. However, there are many a Henrys in my family,
Yeah.
so we've done it before. But I love my last name, so finding a way to incorporate that. But those are like my main favorite baby names that I like.
That's cute.
Even though I'm not having a baby till I'm 55. I'll keep this
No.
note. I'll keep this.
That's not humanly possible.
I know.
So you'll be 45.
No, 45. Yeah, yeah. Push it 10 years. Yeah, yeah. But I definitely have not revisited that one in a while. But I love all those.
Those are
names.
good choices.
Thank you. What about you? Do you have baby names you like?
Ruth, Gladys,
Okay.
Rosemary,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Irving. That was a
That's
joke.
a joke.
It's so
I
Black
realized
Tango.
that at the end. Rosemary's pretty though.
Yeah, like Rosemary's fine. I like
I
old
like
people
Ruth.
names.
Ruth is
Love
cute.
Beverly, love a
Yeah.
Nancy. I want a little Nancy Drew.
Oh my god, cute.
She'll get down to business.
I see that for you. Come here, Nance.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on.
literally.
Come on, Nance.
Like, oh my god, Nancy, what are the girls doing on the playground? Go fuck them up.
Nancy, fill me in.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
You're like, no, Nancy will hold no prisoners. Like,
Yeah.
she'll cut a bitch.
Yeah.
And I don't ever really think about boy names, but I'm like, I like Edward, I like Thomas. I feel like there was a name that I was literally just thinking of yesterday, and I was like, that's actually like, I love that name. But now I'm like, where did it go? I'm looking for
Thomas.
it.
Did you say Thomas?
Yeah.
I like Thomas.
Yeah, but it was something different than that.
Oh.
I feel like it was somebody that I like had just met or like interacted with, and I was like, oh, that is a good name.
Yeah. It'll come back to you.
Maybe Elliot.
Elliot is a good name.
Yeah, my cousin's name is Emmett. I like that name too.
Emmett's cute.
But that wasn't that either. Huh.
It'll come back to you. You'll have to let the viewers know.
I know. No. I was like, who are those two guys that we met at Grace's house?
Oh.
I think Noah.
Noah.
That's not it.
And Ryan?
That definitely ain't it. The name has to be a little bit unique. Like, I would want to give my kid a name kind of like mine, where it's like, it's not uncommon, but like you don't know a ton of them.
Yeah.
You know?
I get that.
Same with Bridget.
Same with Bridget. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Unless you're at an Irish dance competition,
Yeah.
then everybody's
like
name is
no
Bridget.
Hannahs, no Emilys, no Morgans, no Ryans, no Nicks, no nothing. It's like, you gotta like, I'm not gonna come out here at motherfucking left field like some people, but yeah. Like
Yeah.
Rosemary, like I don't know how many
Yeah.
and then she
Yeah.
could be Rose or she could be Mary.
Yeah.
She could be
Gonna name your kid after my mother?
Mary. It's just heavily inspired by.
Yeah, okay. She would love that too. She would love that. Okay.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Like literally stealing my thunder, being like, no, I will be the favorite child. Like I'm gonna name my child after you, Mary.
Yeah.
And just boom, top of the list.
Sorry, girl.
No, it's okay. Love.
Yeah.
Love. I want that for you. I
Okay,
do.
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I have not one, not two, not three, but 4 different lists of books I need to read. So I should really condense that, which I noticed. I have the name of a man and his email.
Oh, just a random?
Just a man and his email.
Maybe you met him at an event and you were supposed
I think
to.
so.
You were gonna connect later, but clearly.
But that was from almost 3 years ago.
Oh.
So looks like I
Well,
never.
maybe someone you're gonna get coffee with.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
something. But I
I'll
feel
have
like
to Google 'em later.
Yeah, or like search your email inbox because I feel like you would have.
Yeah, I usually like
followed
have
through,
people put
though.
if we're gonna like really truly connect. Like I just have them put their number in my phone.
That's fair.
Unless it's like an old, like not older person, but like if we're around the same age. Unless it's like a
That's like somebody
like
who
a more senior. Like
you would expect to give your
leader.
business card to them, but you didn't have it. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Exactly. So that has to be it. Oh my god, I have a long running note from when I was an intern here in the summer of 2019. That's hilarious, and we'll have to revisit that because I'm sure
Intern
there's things
housing.
on there I cannot say on this podcast. And then I do have when again in college, we had like a night where we decided we were maybe gonna like make rules for like things that we were gonna do, like a drinking game for things we were gonna do, or like things that would happen like when we would all hang out or whatever. And like some of them are like like my friend Holly, like if Holly quotes a TikTok, you have to take 3 sips.
Oh, that's funny.
Like one of our guy friends, he finishes a beer, everybody takes 3 sips.
Like the quarters game, kind of.
Yes. If my friend Jenna like does a Smirnoff Ice, everybody takes sips. Like, anytime someone suggests playing Morgan Wallen, take 2 sips. Like stuff like that. That's funny, actually. This is oh my god, and it's a shared note too, so we all have access to that. I also have a parking code from somewhere.
Oh, hey.
I don't know whose parking code that is. That's from 3 years ago too. So
I see, like, delete it right now. Like, you don't need it.
no, but what if I do?
No, I'm like, yeah, I was gonna say, but you don't want to.
But like, God forbid. But I will say, I think my most used app is this random app, or my most used app. I'm fumbling today. Jesus, can I get it together?
Your most used note.
My most used note is my to-do note. And now, again, I'm organized in a lot of ways. In a lot of other ways, I'm unorganized, or like unorganized chaos, but it's like organized chaos. I don't know. It's just like the way my brain sometimes works.
Yeah, sure.
Where I have my calendar, and I'm trying to be better about like my calendar just having everything on it. Like,
yeah,
my work calendar also having holds for like whatever, because
Personal
I get those
things,
notifications and I just whatever. But for now, what has been sort of working for me is I have at the top of my to-do notes, I have broken down by week through April, like things I for sure have going on.
Oh, just like, what are you looking forward to? And
Yeah, like things I for sure have going on, like by date.
I get that. I like that.
Yeah, so I have that.
I just put everything in my calendar, and then like the day before, I'm like, oh fuck,
what's going on?
I'm doing this tomorrow apparently.
But I look at my to-do note a lot, so I'm like having that at the top. I think just like reiterates like, oh, make sure, even though I like know that I have it going on, but
yeah,
and then it's so
Nice to
satisfying to like
refresh.
cross it off. Like I did that.
delete
it's done.
it. Okay.
Yeah. And then I have my grocery list, and then I have my need to do subsection. Right now it just says clean shower. Gotta do that. I also should add laundry because I need to do that. And then I have other, which is things I need to buy, but it's not grocery related. But then I have a subsection for Amazon things I need to buy. And then a subsection of things from Sephora that I need to buy. And then I have the addresses of, again, with the random obscure addresses, like they're not all in one place. Like I just have a few addresses of Emily, Nicole, and Aaron's address.
Okay.
And my friend Hannah and Holly's address.
Hey, if it works for you, works for me, girl.
And that's my most visited note.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
And that's that.
That's that.
That's Bridget's phone.
That's my phone. If you want to steal my identity, you can.
No.
Well, hopefully by the time this comes up, I like find a new system. By the time this comes out, I find a new system so people don't actually steal my identity. But,
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one is now quotes from Legendary, that voguing show that I loved. The dance teams.
Good show.
Yeah, such a good show. So offended that they canceled it.
Yeah.
And so it was just like all the random shit that the judges would say that I just thought was so funny.
Yeah.
And when Anthony and I were obsessed with it, I was like, I'm gonna start like just saying these in client meetings and like see what
See
happens.
what people say.
He was like, okay, do it. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you think I won't?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you will. Especially if someone tells you not to.
So there was one where they were like kaboodles and oodles and noodles. Like you had everything, you know, just like
I like that.
I know, I thought that
That's
was kind of
fun.
fun. And then
Yeah.
instead of saying like amazing or oh wait, no, sorry, I'm skipping. Muggy wuggy. I don't really know what that means, but they say like the mug is sitting, like your makeup looks good.
Oh,
like,
your face is looking good, like
so-
your mug.
Yeah,
I get
so
that.
I think they were saying muggy wuggy.
But that's sometimes that could have a different connotation though in Europe because you know in Love Island we're like you mug me off, like I got mugged off. You know that
No.
where it's like mugged off. It kind of means like
not being mugged, like jumped. It
No,
mugged
not being
is
mugged,
like
but, like, in-
dismissed.
dismissed. Like yeah, like oh, like you kind of like you like played me a little bit. Like I got
Oh.
played.
Well, that's how I learned in Australia, like jump your bones. Like I want to fuck you. Like I didn't know that that's what that meant. What?
Oh,
We're all adults here.
you didn't know that? What did you think
No.
about? You like you thought they got robbed?
Well,
or
I
something?
I'd never heard that before,
Oh,
and then
jump
she
your
kept saying
bones?
like she wanted to like jump his bones or she didn't want to jump his bones, and I was like, what is all this bone talk?
But like the bone part too, like there's like that connotation too. You didn't.
No, I just
Things you learn too late in
Yeah,
life.
literally, I just like I had never heard it
Okay,
before,
no,
so I
listen.
was like,
No, this is a safe space.
sure, yeah, whatever. Gagging and gagnation.
Yeah.
Was another one. J to the U to the ICY.
Love
'Cause
that.
it's juicy.
Yeah, that is real good.
Oh, and then this instead of just being like saying like I don't even know what you would say to it, but they just kept meowing. So like meow 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 meow. And I think it's just like like you did great.
You gotta throw the shoulder in it too. Like it's not as
meow
good.
meow meow meow. Like I love that.
I love that. I love that. Let's work these into our
No, and then
everyday
me and Anthony just
vernacular.
kept meowing at each other. We looked like we were psychotic. Okay, this one cross pollination. I don't remember what that context was.
Like were people like intermixing? Perhaps were teams intermixing?
No, so
Okay.
I don't really remember. I'll have to go back and watch.
Like are they feeling fed? Maybe cross
maybe
pollination. Like you fed me. Like I'm.
Yeah, like something. It's
That was
yeah.
good. Like
I don't
I'm
know.
satisfied.
I think so.
Could be something like that.
I don't know. The mug is sitting, so like
Yeah.
again, sickening, disgusting, but like in a good way.
Yeah.
This one was so funny. It was like this one team they had to do like a battle, like the bottom two teams, you know. And one of the girls was like, "We got to go out there and hand out ass whoopings and lollipops, and we don't have any lollipops."
Well then.
So what ass whooping it is.
We don't have any lollipops.
Literally. And then they would say like legendary status claimed, you know, like
Love.
secured.
Yeah.
That said a lot without saying a lot.
That could definitely translate into
Exactly.
literally anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got an A in getting it, so I got it.
Love.
I thought that one was funny.
It says so much. Like it's so
It said a lot without
wordy,
saying a
but
lot.
It's, yeah. Mhm,
Literally.
mhm.
I was born one day, but not yesterday. That's another good one.
It's like amplifying like phrases that people
No,
already
exactly.
say.
Like
Oh,
the
I'm obsessed with
vernacular, the
that.
vocabulary is
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Perfect if you ever need to, I think that's why I'm so good at like just like
Comebacks.
exactly because it's just like this is the stuff that I like ingrain in my head.
Mhm.
And then okay, this last one is not from Legendary, it's from Naomi Campbell. And she said that some people make choices and I wouldn't make those choices.
Yeah.
And then she also said that if you were looking in the mirror, you would be afraid.
Brutal.
No,
But you know
it's
what?
literally so
Stunning way
good.
to end this.
No, seriously.
If you were looking in the mirror, you'd be afraid.
I know, I was like, oh. I gotta use that next time. That was a good one. So yeah, that's all on my notes app. Sash Bridget's
Wow.
phone. You get a lot of notifications, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It was
Sorry.
blowing up.
Yeah.
No, it didn't matter, but I was
I
just
should
like,
have like
damn, does
probably
this thing ever fucking
muted-
shut up? Oh my
yeah.
god.
No,
I'd
it
lose,
doesn't.
I would lose my mind.
Never, girl. Never shuts up.
Well, Bridget, what's something that you're looking forward to doing?
Oh my god, I'm very excited. I'm gonna have some gorgeous visitors coming.
Yay.
My family's coming, and I'm excited that it's like spring and all the fun things, and to see them and hang out, and to have the besties hang with the fam. Like that's just the most fun crossover episodes ever.
Yeah, we love when
and
they come to
then-
town.
Oh, we do. They're just such a delight. And then Nicole's coming into town as well the
Yes.
following weekend. And then I'm moving.
Woo! It's an action-packed spring for you.
Like the next few weeks, we're really just off to the races.
I love
here.
that.
Yeah. So action-packed. Literally, I'm literally packing. So.
Literally.
So lots coming up. Lots coming up.
Love
What about
that.
you, Blakey B?
I don't know. I was just trying to think. I'm like, what am I looking forward to? I don't know. I feel like I'm looking forward to, like, today when I was walking around, like I was really having a main character moment.
Good.
Like I did 2 walks today.
Good for you.
I know. And the first one, I had my headphones in and I was listening to my Life as a Movie playlist. And so I was like really feeling with the main character. It was spring out. I was like walking around the different little cherry blossoms.
Floating. You weren't walking, you were
I
floating.
I was like very what's that word? When they're like
Euphoric.
No, not eternal, but ethereal and
Ethereal.
ethereal.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Ethernet, like Ethernet cable or whatever. Ethernet.
Ethernet, not Ethernet. We are hungry though. We do want to eat soon.
I knew I wasn't gonna get there, but I was like, "Fuck, what is that word?"
It was on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
It was right
so I was
there.
feeling very ethereal.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, like I'm really liking spring right now. Like at least today and yesterday was like I'm
Gorgeous.
it's giving more of like a restart than like New Year's was to me.
It is. You're so right.
Like that was like the energy I felt in my body. I was like, I'm ready for like something to change. I don't know what that is, but it's like I feel that like a change is coming to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Ooh,
I know.
I love that.
I know. I'm like, I always have this theory that like I'll like, you know, reinvent myself, but I'm like, you can't reinvent perfect, you know?
And this is exhibit 729,000.
No, I'm just kidding.
Of Blake being so like the notes app. It transcends. It's perfect. It's literally like
I'm not that full of myself, you guys. I promise. Like it's just
no,
you know.
no,
I'm very humble.
no.
No, it's like how what Beyonce's mom says. Like one thing she loves about her is that she's humble. Like
Yeah.
that's what my mom says about me too.
100%.
See, I don't know what I'm looking forward to doing, but like I just like I feel that a change is near.
Good.
And I don't know what that
A good change.
Yeah, I don't know like
Yeah.
what category of life that falls into, but like I'm feeling it. It's on the horizon.
Oh my God. Well, once it happens, we'll let y'all know.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh no, you guys will be the first to know.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah. Well,
'Cause
like
it-
we'll automatically Blake will be like pod time.
Well, if there's one thing like Bridget and I like we blabber, so like it's gonna have to come out eventually.
We blabber, and you know what's so funny?
We
is,
hold no secrets.
No, me like literally like there's nothing about me that people don't know.
But see, I feel like we pride ourselves on like being open books. Like I don't think
Yeah.
we like I don't rock with the whole like you can know but you can't know. It's like just fucking put it out there. I really don't give a fuck.
Well, there's the thing is that I'm not like even if I wasn't on this podcast, like if you sit down with me or like
Oh yeah, I would tell you anyway.
I'm gonna tell you everything.
Yeah, like I'm gonna overshare. I'm gonna say stuff that I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't have, but like I'm not even that I probably shouldn't have. Like I'm just gonna say stuff
I'm just
that
gonna say what's on
the
my mind. I'm
average
gonna
person
tell
probably
you.
wouldn't.
Yeah. I'm
Or
gonna
it's
tell you
like,
about all the things.
I don't need to be mysterious. Like
No, I've never been
I'm
mysterious.
so open. You're intrigued. There's more. Like you just want to continue to pick our
You're just
brains.
like, keep talking to me,
Yes,
please.
like,
And I'm
like I never shut up.
okay, fine.
Okay, it's so easy to do.
Just like we said, this was gonna be a short episode of the
I know.
podcast, and here we are.
Yeah. Okay. So where can they find us if they're not sick of us already?
They could never.
No, like they're
You
obsessed.
guys, why do you think they tune in?
That's why you come back for more.
Come on. No, thank you for asking, Blake. You can find us at WWBD Pod on X, Twitter, whatever you call it, and TikTok. And you can find us at WWBD. No, I literally fucked that up. Oh, at WWBD Pod _ on X, Twitter. You know what to look up. And at WWBD Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Just look up Blake and Bridget. You know where
It
to
should
find
come
us.
up.
It should come up.
If my SEO skills are
No, it should
where
come
they're
up.
at, it should
Blake's
come
really good
up.
at that. And also, like, just look for our gorgeous faces, and you'll know where you're at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.